Hey guys, Bronson 3 here. Let's hit it.
With Ravis dead, the Bedlam Raiders have been wounded. This makes them dangerous.
They weren't exactly harmless before.
No, they were not. I will look after the outpost. The Raiders may strike if they think we are vulnerable.
I'll be back as soon as I can.
I know you will, and I will be waiting. Don't you have a mountain to climb?
Ain't no mountain high road.
I gotta hand it to you, kid. Things are looking better than ever.
And you wanted to sit this one out.
Oh, well, count on you to prove me wrong, Cal. When we were all ready to fold, you never stopped fighting.
But we can't stop now.
Yeah, I know, we still got a lot of work ahead of us. But you gotta remember to stop and appreciate how far we've come. Watch yourself out there.
Dolts. Reveling as if things are better.
You can't blame them for being glad Ravis is gone.
I can and will. The Raiders are still out there, causing mayhem. And even where they're gone, there's the Empire. Replace one boot with another. It doesn't change anything.
Always a pleasure, Moran.
Anytime, Cal. Surrounded by idiots. Dull fools dancing into the jaws of oblivion. Well, not me. No, thank you.
Cal, hey, that projection wave that came down from the moon, you know anything about that?
Yeah, BD and I, we, were inside the firing cylinder.
Wait, what? Do you have a death wish or something?
It was the only way through.
You were actually inside the thermal housing? Then why weren't you cooked alive? Wait, don't tell me. Perhaps some sort of high propulsion shielding. Cal, did you notice any ablative coating?
No, but I was a little busy at the time.
Of course, how silly of me. But if you go back, be on the lookout for that ablative coating. What a time to be alive. An installation that size. You gotta wonder how they aligned the optical resonator.
So what brought you two to Kobo?
After we became a team, Dee Dee and I decided we needed a change. We'd lived our whole lives in cities, factories, nightclubs. It was time to explore a more organic sound.
Why here?
Well, we tried plenty of other worlds, but never stayed long. Didn't mean to linger here either, but there's something about it. In the air and in the people, you know?
Oh, Unlike you two, all right.
So that's us. Just a couple runaway songsters with a thing for glider sounds.
I'm glad you made it out here. I know the saloon's better for it.
And we appreciate all your help, Cal. These tracks are exactly what this space needed. Oh, these samples are just right. Great work finding them, Cal.
Monk, I could really use a drink.
Just a moment longer. I'll be by when I can.
Cal, is it true? Is Ravis really gone?
Yeah. You relieved?
You'd think so, wouldn't you? But I'm actually sad. It almost feels like I killed him.
He did try to kill you.
Oh yeah, a few times. But none of this would have happened if I wasn't trying to make a quick credit. I'm a murderer! Hey, Monk! What's it take for a frog with blood on his hands to get some service around here? Ravis, forgive me!
Gotta hand it to you, Cal. Wherever you go, the action surely follows.
Hey, you wanted customers, right?
That I did. The place is packed. And if we keep going at this rate, we're gonna need a bouncer.
Well, maybe Mosey's looking for some extra income.
Interesting proposition. If I had to put my life in someone else's hands, it'd be Mosey's. You keep your eyes on the path ahead.
Your turn to choose, BD.
Ah, it is you. A word of caution.
Here we go, BD.
One sun sets, another rises. Hotter, brighter, blinding.
Blinding.
As you said, when a sun sets, the lot wolves will always howl for its return.
And who are these wolves in this vision of yours?
Oh, indeed. He who walks with wolves is taught to howl.
Why is the brood looking for you on Coruscant? Isn't that a real bad neighborhood for you these days?
Let's not get into it.
Good answer. Anyways, a sharpshooter named Gat Mito has been trying to sniff you out at a meatpacking facility. Brought a couple of lackeys with her, but pick off the alpha, and the pack will scatter.
We'll keep our eyes on the prize.
Good. Hate to see something happen to you. The going's just starting to get good, Cal. Rumor has it that the Gendai is dead. That your work, bud?
And if it was?
Just curious is all. So, how'd you do it? You slice off his legs? No, they would just grow back, right? Oh, you incinerated him, didn't you?
I don't want to talk about it.
Ah, I suppose a true professional never reveals their secrets. I must be rubbing off on you. Well, killer, here's another tip. Real pros always charge a fee. Don't relax too much, Cal. You may have downed a big one, but there's a lot of players in the game who still want you dead. You got the stuff, I got the goods. Try not to die.
Word is that Ravis got bumped off.
Word travels fast.
Sure, when there's credits to be made. Send the raiders running, and we're in business.
That's right. We get back into the gorge, kickstart those dams, and we finally make some real scratch.
Those dams are in rough shape. Think you're up to it?
I know them like the hairs on my back.
What Grok here means is we can make them sing again. Yeah, trust us.
Keep up the good work, kid.
Say we short the central conduit, slice it through the emergency couplings. Might be enough to get the sluice gates going.
Huh. Might actually work.
Cal, glad you're here. There's talk of a giant piazza nesting in an animal graveyard on the far side of the valley. Figured you want to check it out.
You figured right.
Look at you. Already sounding like a local. Oh, before I forget, I heard there were a pair of newcomers over by the stone spires. I want to look for them.
I already found them. They're gonna start a holotactics table at Pyloon's.
Now we're talking. Piazza that size, well, just don't take it lightly.
I won't. Thanks, Mosey. enjoying the crowd?
I am. I do enjoy a crowded cantina after being out in the wild.
Yeah, me too.
Be seeing you.
All right, finish this thing, will ya?
I'm going.
Oi, Cal! Heard you gave Ravis the sack. You know you weren't the first to take a swing at that Gendai. Ever hear about Toll?
I don't think so.
Oh, real poet with a pickaxe. A while back, she comes across this load of priorite. The biggest you ever saw. Like a sky full of grinning stars. Of course, then your Ravis shows up, built like a bloody cargo barge, and tells her to get scarce. But Toll, the old nutter, she goes and takes her plasma torch to the Gendai. Of course, poor Toll don't last 10 seconds. But I guess sometimes a find like that's worth fighting for, eh?
Yeah, well, sometimes the payout isn't worth the price.
Maybe. But it's just like the prospectors say. Better a broken pick than a rusted one. Do wish you could have met old Toll. Bit loony, but with real heart.
Sounds like it. Z, got any advice on confronting Dagon?
Well, in my day, I did watch him spar countless times. A ferocious warrior, that one, with a keen instinct for recognizing weakness. So don't show any.
If only it was that easy.
I know. Why is it our enemies always seem to be the ones to exploit our failings? I'm busy, young Jedi. Care to see what I've found? Remarkable, isn't it?
Could use this.
Certainly, Cal.
What do we have here?
Cal?
Cal! Look at all that's happening around here. And you're so often at the center of things. Careful, careful.
What do you mean? I'm just trying to help.
Admirable, of course, but good deeds often bless one in the spotlights.
That's the last thing I want.
Granted, this is just a backwater cantina, not a Coruscant parlor, but a little caution is wise. Gossip always travels faster than light. Go with confidence, but also with care, Cal. Don't let me keep you.
Great to see you.
Oh, hello.
Need to center myself. All set. Got something, buddy? Thanks, BD.
Realtor egg. Typically, realtors do not leave their eggs unguarded for long. However, with the rise of Belm raiders on Kobo, the valley ecosystem has caused realtors to fly further and longer in search of food.
Take a look at what I have.
Tulok, always having visions of the future.
Wait, I'm getting a premonition.
What is it?
In her future, Tulak will quit fortune-telling and get a real job.
You know your way around Kobo, don't you?
Up!
Let's plot a course.
Coruscant. We sure about this?
The capital of the Empire. I have never been there.
Coruscant's not so bad. When you're not being shot at.
Personally, I think Cal likes stirring up trouble.
Maybe there's some intel we missed.
Good luck with that. I've got chores to do.
I will mask our approach.
Grab some seat, Cal.
Do not stray too far. You are a wanted criminal, after all.
Mantis is an interesting ship. Very interesting.
Gotcha. Catch him! Get down! A solid hit. Taking aim. I can get through.
Valueless.
need a breather. You've got the skill. Not bad.
Them, BD! BD, here!
Out of the way. What was that?
Up here!
Your time has come. Just a scratch.
Another hollow puck. Let's move.
Let's pick our destination.
Headed to Kobo's finest watering hole.
So, what drew you to Kobo?
I don't know, it was out of the way, seemed quiet. I just needed a place to kick my feet up.
And now your neighbors are Imperials and Raiders.
That's how it is. You play the cards you have.
Well, we should play sometime.
Ha! I'll take every credit you own.
Oh, you're on.
You ready, Cal? We're almost there.
Ready to go. You know your way around Kobo, don't you? Now!
It's nice here, huh? I often come up for the view.
I see why. It's beautiful.
Just watch your step.
Yeah, no kidding. You're falling behind. Oh?
Leaking water stores. The dams and dredger gores were constructed to redirect the flow of tar and allow easier access to potential treasures. An unintended side effect of this process, however, was a backup of sludge into the Chambers facility valley, Chambers Reach, Ramblers Valley, was a backup of sludge into Ramblers Reach Valley. Eventually, it found its way into and then through the water treatment system, completely contaminating it.
Stay where you are. Just what are you trying to pull? We got laws around here.
Oh, crick this, run!
Afraid not.
Lawful good. The Rambo's Reach outpost was a prime target for those looking to pull a quick heist. Fortunately for them, Dome Dinger was determined in those early days to see that at least a modicum of law was upheld. Man, that shit's nuts, man. 'Cause that fucker started, man. She's a big girl. How's she getting around like this? Don't make no sense.
I need to focus. new seeds. Better bring this back to Peely in the garden. I bet Zeke can get the data off this disk. Focus, Cal.
I'm not ready yet! Enemy approaching. How about another? Strike him again. Attack at will. Scanning. Run diagnostic.
Up here.
The target. Yes! That's damage. After the enemy. What aren't ya? Sustaining damage. Move up and attack. Target is evasive. Contact made. Target has recovered. Integrity reduced. Destroyed.
All right, that did it.
That was interesting. But God, I had to file out of those Nancy Suit Mattises. That man's a nut.
Won't be locked for long.
Gorako Sanctuary. Gorako construct nests in the most advantageous areas, protected from the harsh elements and as wide and visible an approach as possible. Typically, only the female Gorako remains in the nest to rest and protect any young, while the male spends time hunting for food.
Not a bad sound. Sampling this for sure. But it's missing something. There we go.
Sample, free sample. Ash Yevy and their faithful DJ Droid, they're non-binary. DDEC are some couples' most essential cucumbers. It is not unheard of for them to be found in often unsafe locations around the valley. Sampling whatever sounds catch their curiosity.
outpost there. I've been hit. Attack this.
Did I get you? Fire in the hole!
Positive identification. Jedi scum.
Stop them!
In my sight. Leave that cow!
I see you. Hey, an enemy. Reflecting shots. Hopefully some enemies to kill. That all you think about?
Alright guys, off this one here, Brunstein 3.